this, well, more sound from students and parents tonight as this situation continues to unfold. For now, Lydia, I'll send it back to you.
Yeah, Steve Mailing live for us out here. Thank you, Steve. And it's certainly never a situation that students or teachers or parents want to have to be prepared for. Unfortunately, today it was the day that those, as you heard, teachers had to step in and make sure their students were safe. The parents waiting out here, just emotions running high. We heard from more of them, and our Dryden Quigley was here in that crowd of families, talking to some of them. Dryden Quigley out live for us now. Dryden, tell us what you were hearing there.
Yeah, well, Mom Aisha, who I know previously because she was actually at Roasted just a few months ago when her and her children were in a shooting there. She told her kids, you know, that's the last time this is ever going to happen. You won't have to go through this again. And then again, both of her children were inside the school today. She got a call from her son around 11:15 this morning as he was running from the cafeteria, screaming to her, "Mom, I heard gunshots. I think there's been a shooting. Can you come get me?" So she was at the school within minutes trying to get in there because she lives just across the street. She says she was there by 11:17 and saw some things that were pretty gruesome. Take a listen to what she saw.
They were just standing around and I was trying to get to my daughter and I couldn't get to my daughter. And she's like in class having a panic attack because of everything that we've already been through. And then I see them like bringing kids out doing CPR and stuff. Like that's just, it's so sad.
And she says she just really doesn't know how to parent through all of this. Today she was grateful that she was able to be reunited with her son, and then 3 hours later with her daughter, who she was texting throughout the morning. As you can see, it's pretty clear here now. Most parents have come and gotten their children, but it did take about 4 hours for everyone to be picked up. She said she was really pleased with the way the high school responded, and it was very orderly, the way they all had to come show their IDs and get their students. Lydia.
Dryden Quigley for us. Thank you, Dryden. Dryden mentioned it is clearing out here at the scene. Again, Murfreesboro and Hobson Pike, Antioch High School behind me. But just minutes ago and hours before that, it was pretty chaotic from what we could see, as orderly as police and school officials could make it. Our Jordan James was out for us, talking to people who live around here, people in neighborhoods nearby, who are also coming out to see what was going on and figure things out for themselves. Obviously, they likely had lots of questions. Jordan James, what was their response?
Yeah, Lydia, news traveled fast about this shooting at Antioch. It prompted several community members along with students and their parents to come out here to try to get a sense as to what was going on out here. I can tell you from the moment we arrived, we certainly felt the emotion in the air out here as so many people were waiting to reunite with their children following this shooting. And while things have cleared out right now, there's still a lot of lingering questions about security measures at the school, along with what could have been done to prevent this. And I can tell you that we've had several conversations with students as they have left out of the school. Some folks say it did not have to reach this point in which it did, where tragically 2 people died and 2 other people were injured. I was able to catch up with one student who told us that she had a substitute teacher, and that substitute teacher was instrumental in keeping everyone calm while all of the chaos was unfolding. Take a listen.
Well, it was scary because our teacher wasn't here and we had a sub, so she didn't know what to do. She didn't lock the classroom door. It was teachers, and it was trying to help, but they really couldn't. And the students, it was like being loud, not taking it serious. So I was scared. And then I heard the shots. I didn't know what to do, so I just called my mom. I really don't know what to really say because I didn't think I'll ever like be in this situation before.
And I can tell you a lot of people are echoing those sentiments that student just shared. They never thought that this would happen, but sadly it did. And as you guys were saying, there certainly are a lot of questions that we're going to be pushing to try to get answered. But for now, I'll send it back to you, Lydia.
Absolutely, Jordan James, thank you. You know, WSMV4's crews will be here on scene, in studio, behind the scenes, working to get all of these questions answered for you. This line of cars now behind me, again, coming because Hobson Pike just recently in the past few minutes opened back up. We'd imagine, too, people were gridlocked in their neighborhoods along Hobson Pike, so many of these folks might be driving from there. We know that there were many stuck at the gas station, people trying to get out, customers just at the gas station when this all happened. So again, a little bit more free-flowing out here as we work to continue to keep you at home updated and informed about what is going on here and the aftermath of this Antioch High School shooting. For now, Lydia Fielder, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Lydia, thank you. And some of the newest information here in the last 30 minutes are the identities released by police of both the female victim and the shooter. That female victim, 16 years old, Jocelyn Escalante, was revealed again about 30 minutes ago.
We also know the name of the 17-year-old shooter. His name is Solomon Henderson, and he was an active student at Antioch High School. But to reset for you, if you are just joining us here this afternoon, we've been in breaking news coverage for several hours because of a deadly shooting at Antioch High School. Here's what we know so far. Metro Police say the shooting happened around 11 o'clock this morning, 11:09 to be exact, in the school cafeteria. We're told that 17-year-old suspect walked into the cafeteria and started firing shots. 2 students were hit, one specifically, the 16-year-old female student, Jocelyn Escalante. But then, according to police, the shooter then turned the gun on himself.
We're told where that student died at the hospital. That one student died at the hospital. The other student recovering right now, grazed in the shoulder, a male. We know that. And at this point, no official motive has been released by police for this shooting.
Our team coverage continues right now. We've got breaking news, of course, all across the area. But here, 2 students again killed, and our Stacey Cameron is watching this. Because big question here, Stacey, how did it make it into school, and could it have even been prevented?
Yeah, this is just the beginning of a lot of questions that are going to be surrounding school security here at Antioch. Now, following today's deadly school shooting, the question comes to mind. Did that school have security measures in place that could have kept a student from getting a gun in that building? Now, Metro Police have already confirmed there were 2 school resource officers at that school, but according to multiple people on the scene, including Metro Police spokesperson and students that WSMV4 have talked to, the school did not have metal detectors in place today. However, last winter, all Metro Nashville schools reportedly installed a weapons detection system that's supposed to use AI technology and security cameras to detect things like handguns once they get pulled. You're looking at video from a system called Omni Alert. The WSMV reported earlier last year that Metro schools spent $1 million to install in the school system. Now, it's supposed to be in all Metro schools and online last year. You're seeing that demo video right now. The company says within seconds of a gun getting pulled, cameras and the school's own security cameras and the technology from the AI in that system can recognize a gun and then set off alarms that are supposed to call police and alert school security. Now, here's the system's developer speaking with us last year, explaining why their system, Omni Alert, can detect guns anywhere in a school where cameras are set up.
This is a technology that allows an existing safety system, your security cameras, to be turned into a proactive avoidance tool. The big advantage of it using artificial intelligence over humans is you can do it quite reliably.
Now, the question becomes whether or not that system was being used at the time of this shooting. So I've contacted both Metro Schools and Omni Alert, asking them to confirm if Antioch High School was using that system today or had it ever gone online. So far, I haven't heard back from either. But from Metro Police, we know the first shots were fired, as we've reported, at 11:09, and police were notified just 2 minutes later. I can tell you we're also working to learn if that call came from the Omni Alert AI system, from a student or a teacher inside that building, or someone else. If I learn, we'll let you know.